Okay, a new day, a new song. And today also it's my favorite, one of my great favorites is Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters. And today I'm doing the Everlong acoustic version, how Dave Grohl plays it in the Howard Stern show, or how he played it in the Howard Stern show. Also I saw also in the Wembley concert, he did it like this, at least more or less like this. And the song has lots of similarities with My Hero that I did yesterday. It has the same 4 chords, except it's in the key of D major. My Hero was in E major. This one, Everlong, has a drop D tuning. So you have a D, A, D, G. So we're in D. These 3 chords is the D5 or D power chord, and he uses this in the chorus. Then you have the G5. You can also put this because that's double, just the octave of the D. So you have here you have a G, D, G, D, and then you also have the A, E, A, E. B, and it starts with this chord. Dave Grohl, I saw him saying in an interview that he didn't know what chord he was playing, but it sounded nice. So it seems that that's how he has made lots of his songs. It just what sounds nice, he makes a song of it, and of course it's brilliant. You know? That's what we want. We want them to sound nice. So fit together, and he does the same thing as in My Hero, actually. Maybe he doesn't know it, but at least he does it. This is the major chord, the tonic, which is the D major, because this is a D, F sharp, so there you have the major 3rd, and then it's a major 7th. That's the special note of this chord. And what makes it not just a normal D, which would be here, D major, or here, the major 7th. Next chord is a B minor, which is the parallel minor to D. So then, but he doesn't play the minor, he plays the 2nd, just as he did with My Hero. It's which was E and then C sharp minor. He plays a C2 or suspended 2, suspended 2nd. The same here. It's a B suspended 2. Then you have a G suspended 2, G sus2, and A sus2. Well, actually in the verse he doesn't go to the A, he just stays on the B. So it's a D major, B minor, and G major. So you could also play this song with the normal chords. She sang. Now the G is up here. Okay, but that's not the way he plays it. He plays it like he plays drums. That's what he says himself. He plays the guitar like they were drums. Meaning that the bass notes is like the bass pedal, the bass drum. And the upper notes, here he doesn't play the first strings, but anyway, this one is like a snare drum. So and you can see also, I tried to copy it now just to find it interesting to see how they play. Each person their own technique, and Dave he plays it like he's also playing the drums with the fingers. He's playing the rhythm with the finger. You know, it's not necessary to play it like that, but maybe it helps. Also, that's why he has this. He gets a really good rhythm. And then first on the first chord, on the D major, he plays it with the index, right? And then he does it with a pinky on the next, on the B minor. And then here also with a pinky. You have you have the what he sings in the acoustic version is what Shiflett plays on electric guitar on the. Playing it acoustically, I also like to include this, but Grohl, he doesn't do that when he plays it. He plays the chords with the rhythm, with a bass drum, snare drum. And then the next, you have the octaves, just like in My Hero. Here it's in the pre-chorus. He gets the octaves in the D major scale, in the tonality, in the scale of the tonality of the song. You have the pedal note in the bass, the D, so you know you're in D, and starts the octave on the C sharp. Octave is of course the if I have the C sharp here, 2 frets above, a whole step above, and then 2 strings. So the 5th string 4, 3rd string 6, and then I just move this up to D. So C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and the G. So that we have almost the whole song, and the chorus has lots of the same chords, but then he goes, instead of the suspended second, it's a sus2, he goes to power chords. When we have the drop D tuning, we have a power chord like this. Power chord meaning you have the 1 and the 5 of the, so in this, the G, you have a G, D, G, and he also plays this D up here. And the A, then he gets to the A, E, A, E. If everything could ever feel this real forever. So it's a B5. If everything could ever feel this real, that's a G5, 4, and then a D. Ever. B. The only thing I'd ever ask of you, gotta promise not to, and then you get to the A. Stop when I say when, and back to the. So let's see if we can do the song. anything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'd ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when. Breathe out so I can breathe you in, hold you in. And now I know you've always been out of your head, out of my head I sang. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if everything could ever feel this real forever, if anything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'd ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when. And I wonder, when I sing along with you, if everything could ever feel this real forever, if anything could ever be this good again. The only thing I'd ever ask of you, gotta promise not to stop when I say when. Now let's see if the righty is in tune. forever.